All right. Go ahead, bro. Kill it.
All right, Shalom. First off, we want to start off by giving our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
Double honors to our apostle elders, the great millstone, Shalom. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash, Barakatham, to you brothers preaching His word in sincerity and truth. You know, this is the great millstone, San Francisco Bay Area camp brothers. When you know, just through the spirit, we're just gonna do a lesson, man. You know, we just got out from the battlefield, you know, so. You know, we're just gonna ride in the spirit. Brothers got precepts to bring it out. Let's go.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of the knowledge, man. All right, because it tells you in the scriptures that the knowledge and understanding of the scriptures, law, statutes, and commandments is your wisdom amongst all these nations, man. And so the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge because you're going to fear the commandments, because you know that there's a judgment behind every law that you break, all right? And so we're not perfect, okay? But at the same time, to the best of our ability, we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments because the Lord knows our heart. He knows what's within us, man, all right? He knows if you're just doing shit because you're a bugged out demon, or you know, certain things like you can't. How are you gonna keep a law such as not wearing mixed fabrics? How are you going to keep certain laws as not putting homosexuals to death, man? All right, there's a lot of laws in this Bible that you really can't keep, man. And so that's why Yahweh Shai had to die for us, man. And that's why the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, man. Because we do this thing, we're really about this, man. We do this thing to the best of our ability, all right. And that's when you're gonna start learning. That's when you're gonna start growing in the spirit, man. You know, when you leave off that old man, when you leave off from sin, that's when Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai gonna start dealing with you. When you're gonna feel the spirit come upon you.
It goes into that in the Apocrypha, all right, about wisdom. You know, oh yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. Go ahead. The spirit.
It's precept.
All right,
Sirach 1 and 12. The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart, and giveth joy and gladness, and a long life. Because when you fear the Lord, how's it giving you long life? Because you're gonna follow the laws and statutes and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Like he told you, as far as not committing adultery, what's the purpose behind that? If you commit adultery, you're gonna catch STDs, get sickly, you know, die off. You could, or if you're a sodomite, you still catch STDs, die off. The dietary law, you know, it's reasons behind everything that he said not to do. Like the brother brought out during the live show. It's reasons behind everything that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai set up for you not to do. It's just that it's not brought into detail. You're just told not to do it, point blank, period.
Yeah, it's a high level of knowledge behind these laws, statutes, and commandments. It's life.
Yep. Verse 13. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. Because even if you die in this truth, you're still going to find favor of the Lord, because the ones who die doing this work, you're going to be the first ones risen up. And yet, at the end of the day, we're still going to inherit the kingdom at the end of the day, man. Because we out here, ain't nobody else out here doing this, man. You know, we're the only ones out here doing this. So whether you're a martyr or you don't see death and you still receive salvation, we're still going to be up there in the air with Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, because it says in Revelation that, you know, when you know, the brothers that's going to be martyrs in this thing, when you die, you're going to die Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and your works do follow you, you know. And you're going to come, and you coming right back in the chariots, you know. You got it, bro.
This is next person, next bro got it. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. So it goes into how, like in Jeremiah, it says he was ordained from the womb, he was chosen. So the Lord, the gift of faith faith itself is a gift from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because not everybody has faith. Not everybody can believe in what we believe in, because what we believe in requires you to believe in things which you can't see. You have to believe in things that you can't see here. That's basically in the fourth dimension. What we speak about out here, saying about the spiritual things, all right, not everybody can understand that, because it's not given to everyone to understand. And it's created with the faithful in the womb, because we were predestined to come into this from the beginning, man. That's why everything that we went through leading up to us getting into this word and into this knowledge was all ordained through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, building us up before we came into this.
That's right. You got it. Right.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 5. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that worketh all things. All right, and then like the brother said, you know, hey, we're the only ones out here in the highways and byways building ourselves up. All right, seeking that wisdom, the understanding, that comfort. All right, and for the rest of these people, they find it foolishness. You know, that's why Yahweh Shai said, you know, it's he loves that we're out there foolishly preaching. You know. All right, because no one else is doing that. No one else seems to think this is gold. No one else appreciates this, you know. They just want to put it in one ear and put it out the other, you know. Because they don't understand what this is. This is a real gold. This is a real fine gold. This is a real gold chain right here. You know, these are the real riches, the wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
I got a precept backing up what I was bringing out. What this brother started off with, you know, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom and knowledge and understanding. So this is Sirach chapter 4. I'm gonna start from verse 11 and then I'm gonna hop up. So this is verse 11. It says, "Wisdom exalteth her children, and layeth hold of them that seek her." So let you know this is talking about wisdom. All right. So I'm gonna go to verse 17. You know, it says, "For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline."
Yeah, that's when you in the truth.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. And you start seeking after wisdom, which is these law, statute, commandments. It's the commandments of Yahweh Shai, pretty much the entirety of the book, right? What the Lord does, he proves you, which that's that wisdom, you know, brings you through that hard path, you know, disciplines you because you're in the world, right? You're in the world doing all type of crazy things, and then when you come into the knowledge, you start understanding that the things that you were doing were wrong, but you still have that demon messing with you to try to keep you on that manly path, that cardinal path. All right, go ahead.
That's right. It says, "Until she may trust his soul."
Yeah, until you be tried.
Yep.
And you examine yourself, and then you know really what you're into. And then she's really gonna start supping with you. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
"And try him by her laws."
Yeah, try her by her laws. That word "try" means to prove.
Yeah.
You know, the test. That's the reason why we're going through these tests right now. The Yahweh Shema Shai is testing us with that wisdom. Okay, go ahead.
"Then will she return the straight way unto him, and comfort him."
Then that's when you start getting to understand. You start being comforted.
Yeah.
Right? By the comforter.
You understand what you going through. Like you gonna catch hell. So right, the second chapter, whatever you're going through, the scripture, the Lord lays it out in the scriptures. You know, you'll be reading. All right. With all thy get the understanding. Yep. And you get comfort. You'll be comforted by the understanding of these scriptures and understanding of what Yahweh Shai is putting you through and what you're going through. You know.
Right. You know what? Can somebody get Psalm 73 because that goes right into what you're saying.
God.
Because in the world you don't understand.
Yep.
You don't understand why you're in these situations. So that's why you bug out. You do certain things that are against. You do certain things that are against the law. You know, basically, because you don't know no better. But then once you start knowing better, you start to realize, oh shit, like I'm still going through all this hell, but this is necessary. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Go ahead.
So like you also can prove the scriptures. All right, the same way that Yahweh Shai Shai proves you, you could straight up prove Yahweh Shai Shai by following after his righteous acts, and you'll see that the Lord is dealing with you, man. All right, you'll get the spirit on you more, like you'll be more in the spirit. Hey, the Lord will start giving you things in the flesh to help you out. All right, because you're taking care of the spiritual aspects of things, and so the Lord will start bringing you up on a whole nother level on the physical plane as well, man.
Yeah, that's when wisdom starts supping with you. It start comforting you. You see that? When you start getting on the level, that's when wisdom is gonna start comforting, and then you get the understanding.
It says, "Then will she return the straight way unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets."
Show him her secrets. The Lord do nothing but he show up his secret to his servant, the prophets. Then you start understanding the dark parables. You start to understand the higher things of the Most High. All right, go ahead.
It says, "But if he go wrong, she will forsake him."
Yeah, if you go back, you look back.
Yep.
Well, that's why the scriptures say what it says. Remember Lot's wife.
Yeah, you're on that straight gate. You know, that position of difficulty. You know, it goes into that in the Apocrypha. All right, how on one side is fire, on one side water, and the Lord is keeping us on that straight and narrow with that wisdom. You know, trying us and keeping us disciplined and keeping us on that straight and narrow path. All right, like going with this brother Salakia, and going in with this brother saying, not looking back, not getting too comfortable in this world, getting comfortable in this word, you know, run the Akim, you know, and staying, keeping. We was talking about a little bit earlier, staying single-eyed and focused,
tunnel vision.
you know, tunnel vision, you know, keeping our eyes on the prize. You got it, brother.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 1:4. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Break it down,
So
bro.
those of you that are committing sin, those of you that go back in the world, all this wisdom that you've accumulated is not going to dwell in you, man. All right? This wisdom will not enter into a nigga. All right? Because there's a lot of niggas out here that want to know the truth. But they're just too wicked, too dirty for this truth to enter into their soul, man. You know, niggas is reprobate. All right? Completely bugged out, completely evil, vile.
Yep.
They'll take this truth and pollute it if it were possible.
They hate knowledge, like the scriptures say. They hate knowledge, and essentially they hate Yahweh Shai. Like what did Jake say over 2,000 years ago? He said, "Crucify him. Let his blood be on us and our children, man." So Jake was like, totally, man. I don't care about wisdom. I don't care about doing right. I want to feel in my heart what's right, what makes me feel good. And you see that today. That's why there's so much destructive behavior within the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community.
Yeah, I got it. I got the etymology.
Oh no. I just had a precept to back up.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Go ahead.
Sirach 14:3 says, "Riches are not comely for a niggard, and what should an envious man do with money?"
Yep.
You got it.
Yeah, so read that again, Bob Kashan.
Yep. It says, "Riches are not comely for a niggard."
Yeah, riches are not comely for a niggard. And the real riches is his wisdom and knowledge and understanding. And
South Park brought out Wisdom of Solomon in the 8th chapter, you know?
and I'm going to jump to this one and get back at that one. This is Proverbs 8:11. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. So this truth is the real riches, all right? And all the riches in the world can't compare to this knowledge. And money isn't comely for a niggard. A nigga got some money, what are you going to do? He gonna spend it on his bitch. He gonna spend it on things that don't will not be things that are not profitable into him. To what, you know? So read that again, Bob.
It says, "Riches are not comely for a niggard, but what should an envious man do with money?"
Yeah. So what would an envious nigga do with this truth? All right.
Like like Jumpman 23 out there in the ATL. Jumpman.
Oh
So
yeah.
what did he do with the riches?
Use it for vain purposes.
Yep. He trying to finesse
Filthy
the body of
lucre's
Yahweh
sake.
Shai.
Yeah.
You know?
He was using it for sorcery, man.
Yeah.
He was using it on the left hand, which is wicked as fuck.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, this is Matthew 6:19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
So,
Yeah. So.
oh yeah, this knowledge that we got, it can't be taken away from us, man. Like riches that you get in the world, you can have these niggas that's got money or whatever, these celebrities that got money or wealth, their houses get broken into and then they can get their stuff stolen. But this knowledge that's imparted to us from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, no one can take it from us except for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So this is the type of knowledge that you should seek, because this is a knowledge that can be taken and it's more wealthy than anything on this earth.
What did it say? It said, the scriptures say what? Wisdom. It says what's slack it? It just added. I just missed it. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
It say that, and then it says the scriptures tell you that riches are the fist, yet it says that that riches is not going to save you from death, man.
Got you, brother.
Yeah, go ahead, bring that out.
Oh yeah, go ahead, bring it out.
This is Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath.
Yeah, so it doesn't profit you in the day of wrath, because when all hell breaks loose, and it's like like in the movie The Purge, when everybody was getting killed, did you ever see anybody try to offer money to save their life? And if they did the person try to hear that? No. So it's gonna be the same way when the time of Jacob's trouble come. All right, like all these movies that come out, I Am Legend and all these other movies, when all hell breaks loose, The Road and everything else, what you see them doing with their money or their FRN, it's not worth anything. It's not going to save you. What is going to save you is this word, because it's going to be what keeps you stable, what keeps your mind stable. All right, so you're not bugging out like everyone else out here. All right, you know what to do. You're going to stay in the spirit and have faith and trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to guide your footsteps. All right, you're not going to be out here so-called moralists, all right, or just doing anything reckless. All right, you're going to be rolling in the spirit and having faith in your actions, because We do everything that we do. We base it off of the scriptures and our acts and the way we walk. Are you continue?
It tells you in the scriptures that people are going to be casting their gold and silver in the streets.
Yeah.
But righteousness delivereth from death.
Yeah, your righteousness is what's going to deliver you from death. That's why we out here doing what we do now, so we don't catch the same hell as everybody else is going to catch out here. And the scriptures tell you that, man. The people that's out here just being like they were in the days of Noah, they're going to be how were everybody else when the flood came. They just got swept away. And when that destruction comes, it's going to be the same way. It's going to just sweep everybody away. They're going to be out here just living life like a regular day, and then they wake up, the bank shut down, all hell breaking loose. And then what? They just lost in the sauce. And we got this knowledge and wisdom to keep us stable, like it says in Isaiah 33:6. So it's gonna keep us stable in those hard times. All right, that's why we going through hard times right now to build us up. So when everything that's going on, it's not gonna phase us. When we see all these just dead bodies laying on the street, all right, people getting put to death left and right, you're having to survive on our own. We already understand the whole aspect of what's going to happen, so it's not going to bug us out. We're going to understand this is written in the scriptures, and this is supposed to happen for us to come into the kingdom.
Hey, this brother Manada Zaka,
Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him.
Read it from the top up.
It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
And so if you come to serve the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you have to prepare your soul for temptation. All right, because Satan is going to come at you the hardest, you know, because he has everybody else. All right, so what does he desire to sift the house of David as we, you know, continue?
Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
Yeah, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. All right, that's what this thing is. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. So same shall be saved. So whatever you go through, you got to take cheerfully, man. The scriptures for the go to.
And make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away.
Make not haste in the time of trouble. All right, cleave unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua and depart not away. You know, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua, if you put in this work for the Lord, all right, he's going to take care of you. You know?
And you have examples, because you've seen all from the apostles and elders on down, how long they've been teaching his word. When they was teaching the word, when it wasn't popular.
Yeah.
And look how the Lord still preserved them. You know, so we have an example to follow after. It's not like we're following blindly, because the Lord, he's actually giving us physical things to look at, and that's what should strengthen your faith up. Because basically we're in the pursuit of wisdom.
Yeah.
Right? We're in the pursuit of wisdom, because like I said, that's gonna be the stability of that time, like the scriptures say. It's because we know what's gonna happen in the end times. We know that this life is not gonna be like this perpetually, forever. We know that the Lord, he's gonna roll on this place and destroy this place. So we're not gonna place any of our trust or our riches or our life in this world, man. You know what I mean? We fleed out of Babylon a long time ago when we heard the word. It sparked us, okay? It sparked the spirit inside of it, and we start fleeing out of Babylon. So that's pretty much the route that we're going through, okay?
Pretty tough, what you're saying. This is Sirach 2:10.
Yeah.
Look. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded.
If I could just say this though, because you had made a good point. You was like, we got the apostles and elders that's heavy in this time right now. Every time I read that scripture, we go back and we look at the men in the scriptures, our forefathers. You know, you look at Job, okay, you look at Daniel, Joseph. All right, look at our forefathers. But then this brother just brought something to my mind. You know, of the apostles and elders. Now you look back, we was talking about respect at camp. You know, you look back on all the things that they went through. All right, the Most High has brought them through that.
Yep.
You know,
and they still hot and they still on fire.
Yep.
Okay, so that's another testament of the things that are written aforetime are written for our learning.
That's right.
Because look, we look, like the brother said, we look at all the instances like Job. We look at the instances like Yahushai. We look at all the scriptures, how there was men of integrity, right? But then this is not a fairy tale, because we actually can see it in the time and age that we're in now. Okay, and we see how the Lord has kept them in and has kept their minds on the goal, and then that strengthens us too. We seeing that, you know, when you see another brother that's hot in the spirit, that sparks a spirit in you. All right, called synergy. Go ahead.
Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken?
And you got to ask yourself this also. Look how many times the Lord has brought you through them tribulations. Some crazy shit that you tell somebody and they bug out.
Even shit like us, like that we've been through, cause like we was like, you know, staying together and whatnot. Jake would kick it up. We was kicking it often, and Jake been in a lot of situations we got delivered out of.
Every single time we got delivered out of every single one, and when there was some type of adversity or affliction, you would trust in the Lord, and then the Lord he'll flip it back. It was all for a purpose. What? To build up your faith.
Yeah.
This is all what we're going through.
To test your integrity,
Yeah.
and then as a reward of you remaining your integrity, that the Lord what builds you, strengthens you more, reveal more unto you, and builds you up, make you harder, and builds your faith. You know, you come out more on top. It makes you stronger ultimately. You know.
Gold is trying to
Yep,
fire.
yep.
Yeah. More refining you.
Oh, you got it? Yeah, okay,
It's in the same chapter.
Oh yeah, it's all the same. It's the Sun games.
Oh,
Jake
yeah,
is going
yeah. While whenever Jake was in any situation, no, what's the first thing that we did?
Call on the name.
Call on a name. We didn't try to take care of the situation ourselves or whatever. I know for me, speaking for myself first and foremost, whenever I went through anything that I got out of, the first thing that came to my mind, I'm just praising to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. I'm calling on the name repeatedly, constantly throughout the whole scenario. Even in my mind, when I'm talking to them or whatever, dealing with my situation, I'm still in my mind praying to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because I have faith that the Lord is going to get me out of my situation. And you know what happened? I got out of the situation.
Sirach 2:3, it says, "Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end."
And that's when we're in the last end, you know.
Sure.
That's why we're being increased in the spirit, increased in the faith, you know.
Increase in the wisdom. You know.
Increased in the wisdom, man.
Yeah.
Why? Because we've been cleaving on to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, not departing from that straight and narrow path that He put us on.
It says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully."
Yeah, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. All right, because like the brother said, I'm gonna get that in Psalms 73. All right, because we've been going through shit our whole life. You know, we always thought, why was it like this for Jake? You know what I mean? But now when you get into this this knowledge, you know, you understand that the chastening of the Lord is love.
God.
Okay, according to Hebrews the 12th chapter. So is it whatever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
And then like you got examples, man.
Yeah.
The ultimate example that you have of the Lord chastising one of His sons is Yahweh Shai. And look what Yahweh Shai had to go through. Essentially, we catch this hell, and it's not really a lot of hell, but we are in these weak bodies, and Satan's really after. That's the battle. We understand that this is the battle. This is necessary, you know. But when we look back and we reflect on it, it's really nothing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you want to finish that? Yeah, and then we'll go to Psalm 73. Let's brother have precepts.
It says,
But I wanted to get that Psalm 73
Yeah, I
if
know
I
you've been
could.
called
Yeah.
that spirit.
it says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate."
And also what the apostles, the disciples that were later the apostles in Acts, right? They were beat and commanded not to teach in the name of Yahweh Shai. And what happened? They were happy that they were able to suffer that for Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
You know, because Yahweh Shai, he suffered the sins of the elect on his back.
And they reflect back unto what was told unto them. You know, that's what you have to. That's what we have to do. You know, reflect back to what was told unto us in these scriptures, with our apostles and elders, and ultimately the prophets told unto us, man. You know, hey man, you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
we know this, all right, and we read and know about men that have been tried and they, hey man, they passed it. Hey, ultimately, like this brother said, Yahweh Shai. You know,
It tells you to be patient when you change to a lower state. So how many guys when they got put in that lower state, how many of them just left and said like, now I got that burden off of me? You wasn't patient. All right, you was being hasty. All right, you was being I forgot
Carnal.
the word.
Yeah, you
Not
wasn't-
carnal.
I'm just saying you wasn't being spiritual.
Yeah,
too.
you wasn't. Yeah, they wasn't being spiritual, but they were being. It's a specific word in the scriptures where you basically took it upon yourself to make
Presumptuous.
You was being
Yeah,
presumptuous,
presumptuous,
yeah.
that's the
The
word.
water.
Yep.
You were being presumptuous instead of having faith that whatever you're going through, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is bringing you through this to build you up. Because what were we going through? The fire.
Yep.
So you're gonna go through things. But you have to. A spiritual man will understand that whatever you're going through, of course, like the scriptures say, at that time when you go through it, it's not a lovely thing. Yet when you go through it, it builds you up to a higher level than you was before you went through that incident. So you have to understand everything in the spiritual aspect before you think about it carnally.
And it's all a test.
Yeah.
It's all a test of your faith, man.
Yep.
You can have some off the wall, like you have to do something spiritual on this on a specific day when it's heavily satanic, man, and you got hella people coming after you because you got to go do something for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and you're gonna leave off of the flesh for a certain amount of time, man. But it's all through the spirit, you know, because the Lord's just testing. What do you care about more? Do you care about going to your uncle's funeral, your grandma's funeral?
Easter party?
Easter. Yeah, Easter. Do you care about if you're seeing your baby be born? Do you care about this? Do you care about that? You know, or do you care about my works? Because Satan wants to get you out of the truth.
Yep.
All right? And that's when the judgment comes for you. All right? You leave the truth. You leave the stronghold, man. You're done. That's it. That's why you can't be hasty, man, when hell comes upon you, when things come upon you. Because this is your life on the line, man. If you don't got faith in this, you're going to die, man.
Yep. I got a quick precept.
I'm gonna just finish this last point.
Yeah, get it in,
It
bro.
says, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity."
Yep.
Except
You know, oh, you got it.
you got it.
Yeah.
So you know when you put gold in the fire, that's a agent to cleanse it. You know, to get all the impurities out of it. So us being the precious gold, because the Lord said he likened us to the golden.
Wedge of
precious than gold.
More precious than gold to Ophir. So he's trying us to make us so we can be worthy to receive the great gift that we're going to receive. This
Yep.
kingdom, you know?
It just it goes into Zechariah the 13th chapter.
Yep.
He would bring the third part through the fire, you know, being tried. Because the 2/3 they gonna be burnt up in the physical fire.
Yeah, they're going to be in the fire.
Yeah, we're just going through our
purification.
our purification, you know.
So we going through the fire right now.
Yeah.
These fiery trials.
What these niggas are afraid of, and they gonna have to go through it anyway. They gonna go through it the worst way, the way by pain,
And
real
that's,
pain.
and that's where the sacrifice comes in.
Yep.
Because you getting tried. You pretty much like when you come into this, you pretty much saying, "Hey, Lord, I sacrificed my body to you."
Yep.
I got a precept going in real. It's just straight to the point.
Yeah,
going into like what the bro was saying. Seeing so as far as wisdom seeking who is worthy. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6:16. For she goeth about seeking such as are worthy of her.
She go about seeking such that are worthy for her. All right, and that's what we do when somebody comes trying the spirit by the spirit.
Acceptable man.
Yep, acceptable man.
Yep.
That's the only one that wisdom is going to do it with. Like the
So
brother
worthy.
brought out, it's not going to enter into a malicious soul. You know. Hey, you think the Lord is going to give the most precious riches in the world to a nigger? All right, and then it's not common for him.
Hey, St. Matthew 7:6. You know,
Yep.
don't cast your pearl to swine. All right, they don't understand the significance of these precious jewels of this wisdom, man. They don't understand how precious it is. They're gonna abuse it, you know.
They turn again and rinse.
Yeah, to turn it and ring it. Yeah, that's right.
You got it, Small.
Showeth herself favorably unto them in the ways, and meeteth them in every thought. So no matter where we go with our conversation or whatever, it always relates back to the scriptures. No matter what we're talking about, like it could be literally be any topic. At the end of the day, it's going to circle back to us relating it to the scriptures, because that's just how we think. That's where our mindsets are. We're continually thinking about spiritual things and thinking about the kingdom.
In heaven.
Exactly, our conversation.
You take it out of my mind.
But like the bro said, it meeteth them in every thought. That's why we the judges too, though. You know, that's what we judging out of the scriptures. We judge using wisdom. All right, so everything that we do, man, you know what I mean. Everything that we do, man, we judge it by the measuring stick.
Even our so-called opinions. It's like people say, I want to hear what you think about it. Well, what we think about it is based off how the scriptures say about it. So everything that we think is based off of the scriptures at the end of the day. Wait, you say what you're going to say.
So part you had something? You saw something?
Yeah,
I got a quick one.
Yeah.
This
So-
is Philippians 3:20.
Yeah.
For our conversation is
That
in
is
heaven,
beautiful, yeah.
from
Yeah.
whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach.
Yep.
That's why we speak. Hey, it's just like Yahweh Shai when he was on the scene. He said, "I'm from above, you from beneath."
Yep.
Our conversations in heaven is with Yahweh Shai, with Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know. And,
That's why niggas get mad when we tell them that you can't get it, because we already perceive through the spirit that you are from beneath.
You a low level nigga.
You're worldly. You're a worldly nigga. So
Yeah,
like,
we
why
gotta
would
talk
we
to
even
you.
waste time? Why waste time going through that whole process when we already know the end
Because
goal?
Israel is not of all Israel. All
Yeah.
Israel is not of Israel, man. So we're actually two different nations. We're nations within a nation. Because the Lord said only a remnant is going to return.
That's right.
Okay, and then you go into the word here in Philippians conversation, right, in the Greek, it goes into commonwealth. It says a state, a commonwealth, the commonwealth of citizens. Pretty much what it's saying is, and the apostle broke it down, Apostle Gabar, our citizenship is in heaven, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's where we living for. We're living for in heaven, so to speak, right? We're not living physically on this earth. What our body is, we kill our body every single day.
We're dead here, really.
We're dead.
We come a lot when Yahweh Shai return. That's when we live, man. You know, that's why. Hey, we're dead here. We're dead to this world. You know.
So it will only be. So we're dead to this world. Where will we have to be? It's either you're of this world or you in heaven,
Straight
man.
up.
You got which master you serving?
Exactly. And I was gonna say earlier. That's what I was gonna say. It says the spiritual man judgeth all things. So like this brother's going into your everyday life, man. You judging. You're literally judging every instances of life.
Every thought.
Every thought. Because look, our thoughts are not. We don't have thoughts.
Yeah.
Ultimately, we don't have thoughts, right? So either you're gonna have a wicked thought or a righteous thought, and all you're doing is judging between the two every single day. That's all it is, and you just got to go to the right path, the straight path.
It's a spiritual war. You're gonna have a wicked thought, and then you're gonna have a righteous thought.
Because the Lord is what? Balance.
Yeah, it's balance. Just like they Esau put in the cartoons. They had the angel and the devil on one side.
And we're all supposed to be judges, so you gotta judge between is it a righteous thought or a wicked thought?
That's exactly what it is.
Discernment.
That's exactly what it is. The thing what Jake bugs out is they start attaching themselves to them thoughts.
Yeah.
And then they be like, because those are just demons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are demons. They're like, damn, am I a demon? They start, damn, do I think that way?
They take heed to seducing spirits, like
Exactly.
the scripture said.
It all starts with a thought, and then you take heed to that thought, and then you physically do it.
And then you condemn.
That leads to death. Like you said, sin that leads unto death.
Con. You got a
Jake, so you got something? All right.
If you don't got nothing, get Psalm 75. Okay, we'll just roll with that. We'll end it up on that.
Yeah, this Psalm 73. I'm gonna start at 15. It says, "If I say I will speak thus, behold."
Bubble Kashan. You start at the top.
You want one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can just blaze through it, you know.
It's Psalm 75:1. Truly, the Most High is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart.
Yeah, that's why wisdom won't dwell in a malicious soul, man. It's a clean heart, man. You know, if you a wicked, dirty ass, filthy ass nigga, ill intent nigga, wisdom is gonna forsake you, man. And the Lord is gonna forsake you. And he's
You
gonna take
rejected
it.
not.
Yeah.
What did the scripture say? It said,
Therefore, since you have rejected me,
Yeah.
Knowledge of also just
fools hate knowledge.
Straight up. Because
You know?
ultimately you rejecting the Lord, man.
that's really what it is.
The Lord said, "You have not rejected me, but you have altogether rejected your own self."
Yeah.
Your own soul.
Yeah, your salvation, you gonna die.
Hey, but
You
then
know?
again, the scriptures say, "Hey, reprobate silver man called them because
Yeah.
the Most High have rejected your ass."
Yeah, because
He
really you
wasn't
never had a
chosen
choice.
out
You
the
never
gate.
had a choice. That's the cold part about it, man. It's too high. It's too high level for you niggas, man.
Hey.
That's why
You
they
never
can't
had a
get, because our
choice.
conversation in heaven, they can't be heavenly.
Yeah.
You know, they're from beneath.
They're natural.
Yeah,
They're
they're
natural
natural
man.
man.
Yeah,
Brute beast.
Brute beast when you go into that word natural, man.
Yeah, verse 2 says, "But as for me, my feet were almost gone, my steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked."
And that's because you don't have wisdom.
Yeah.
You don't know what the hell is going on. So that's pretty much how we were in the world. And that's why destructive behavior befalls our people, because they were foolish at the wicked.
Proverbs 3:31, when it says, "Envy not thou oppressor, and choose none of his ways."
Exactly.
But you won't understand this unless
Yeah,
wisdom sups with
exactly.
you.
Exactly. That's definitely what it's going into.
Yep. Verse 4 says, "For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm."
Yeah, they're sitting pretty, man. They ain't got to worry about nothing. This is their kingdom. You know what I mean? They ain't hurting on a mass level. They doing good, man. All right, there's privileges that you can't even experience because you're not the so-called white man.
Yep.
Or you're the other nation. You don't even know what that feel like. You were born actually in captivity. So that's why we think heavenly, and we know that this can't be it. But a 2/3 somebody that the Lord has rejected because they rejected knowledge. Because the Lord, He presents Himself. He continually presenting Himself right now. Well, the Lord said He has raised up His prophets, rising up early, going out and sending them. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 5, "They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men."
Yeah, and that can burn in your heart, man. You start envying Esau, the other nation. Damn, and I can't It's like a ceiling that you hit.
Yep.
No matter how far you go,
Right.
or you gotta literally say, I want to give up on all spirituality, and I want to give up on God to even try to gain any type of foothold into society, man. You gotta sell out.
Cause you're looking at the no limit nigga.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? While you got a glass ceiling over your head.
Oh, and I was meditating on that because Esau, like you said, he's the real no limit nigga. He's the real thug. He's a real like gang member, right?
Yeah, everything.
But he does everything tucked. Niggas is what are they doing? They're envying him. They trying to do what he's doing, but you
All
know
they do
niggas
is
are more
imitating-
flashy while they
All
do
they're
it.
doing is imitating Esau,
They wanna-
Edomite culture.
That's Edomite culture. Everything that Jake is doing is Edomite culture. They just surpass the wicked of doing
Yep,
it. That's all.
Yep. Tells you that in Jeremiah.
Jeremiah
5th
5th chapter.
Yep.
2/3 became the ultimate Edomite.
Because Esau, what? He's in the heavy doing
St.
drugs,
John
right?
8:44.
He's in the heavy selling drugs.
Wolf of Wall Street.
He's in the heavy
Homosexuality.
stealing from his brother.
Yeah.
He's into
Violent
gang
homosexual.
shit. But he does it everything tucked back. He can tuck it back be all these companies, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
It shows you in all
Behind
these
goons.
different movies.
This nigga got goons. He got shooters.
Yep.
Oh man.
This nigga got he got command. He can command whole armies.
Yep.
He can roll up in your shit. He can take you over a coup. Okay. He can just run up in your shit. He a real nigga, man. He kick down your door, trump charges on you. It's a real nigga shit. You know,
Yeah.
take your money.
Kill your ass.
Make
Kill
you
you.
disappear, really.
On camera.
Yeah,
And-
on camera, man. He's
and
a
you
real,
go
he's a real
unseen.
nigga, man.
Yeah.
So our people, they try to imitate that behavior because it's flashy, it looks good.
Yep.
You know, he got in the movies, motherfucking Tommy gun, you know, a bank robber. You rooting for the bank robber.
Yep.
You're not even rooting for the good guy, the so-called police, because you like that no limit nigga type shit, man. Okay.
I got a quick precept.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This Proverbs 3:31.
Yep.
Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Yeah, choose none of his ways, because ultimately what his ways are death.
The ways of
Yeah.
death.
Because he's totally adverse to the scriptures. He doesn't follow anything that the scriptures say.
Yep.
Whatever the scriptures say, he does the total opposite. He's the polar opposite of us. We're supposed to be on the right hand side. Why? It says the righteous are more excellent than his neighbor,
Yep.
right? But
The way of the wicked.
the way of the wicked seduceth them.
That's right.
You see that? So they're the polar opposite of us. So we're not supposed to follow after wickedness. That's it on that, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, kind of.
Yep. Psalms 73:6. Therefore pride compasseth them about.
Esau, pride. Come on now.
Yeah.
We don't have to explain that. Esau's a proudful man.
Pompous as all
He's
hell.
pompous, man. He's pumpy. Got his head up. Not so much over here, but at the same time, he still got that. He still got that proudful look. You know.
Well, you know, not too much over here, but you know, we go out Monterey now.
Right.
Esau's proud as shit out there. That's
He's
only
proud.
like 100 miles away, an hour and a half drive.
Gun. Yep.
You go up to Sac too. You go up north.
Yep.
Esau's proud. You
Yeah,
know,
Esau's
he's proud
proud.
as all
Yeah, in
hell.
certain areas.
He's
Yeah.
proud, man. This dude, he's the most proudest person on a universe, man.
Yep.
Scripts call him the most proud.
Yep. There you go. Yep.
Esau, you goddamn so-called white people.
Yep. And there's many scriptures on you being proud, Esau.
Yep.
And it show forth in your actions. See,
Yep.
we're not just blindly saying these things. These are actual events that we can judge and base everything off of.
Habakkuk, the second chapter, what, 2 and 4?
Yeah.
2 and 4.
Is it 2 and
The
4?
soul which is lifted up.
Yeah, it lifted up with pride, you know,
Yeah.
not upright in them.
Said that
You
he's
know?
a proud man. Neither keep he out.
Yep.
That's
This
spirit.
nigga's not even at home. See,
That's the spirit.
this nigga's not even at
Supposed to be in
home.
the caves.
The you Edomites are not even in the land of Edom, man. That was the inheritance that the Lord gave to you. When we came out of Egypt, right? We wanted to go through your land. The
No,
Lord
no,
said
no.
we can't. No, don't touch the Edomites.
Nigga.
So the Lord, He gave you inheritance. So your ass is everywhere but where you're supposed to be in the land of Edom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Occupying everybody else's territories, calling yourself the name of that land, changing up the lands. Man, look at your track record. How can you say how could you say that what we're saying is wrong, man? You just gotta be totally wicked. And that's essentially what you're doing when you reject this truth. You're being totally wicked, man. Okay? Go
It
ahead.
says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment.
Everywhere you go, violence. Everywhere your ass step on the ground, death appears, man.
Malachi 1 and 4 said they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Wickedness. Yep. The harbinger of death, man.
The beast man.
Yeah. What is it? Is that Micah or Habakkuk the second chapter? I think it's Micah the second chapter where he goes into wherever he go, he is as deaf.
Yeah.
Is it
Is as deaf? That's Micah the first chapter.
Is Micah the
I believe.
first?
I believe Micah the first chapter.
Keep going, bro.
As hell or as
Yeah,
deaf.
verse 7. I was trying to
Yeah, and in the spirit,
eyes.
when we was at camp earlier today, we went into this. And then brothers looked up that word violence. I forgot what that word was. We brought it out at camp. It basically mean unjust wickedness, basically, or
Yeah, it's
unjust
like-
dealings. You know,
I'll just read
It's violence by implementation.
Yeah, it's
So he implements the violence.
well, we can look it up
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
Lord, as
yeah.
well. Cause we brought it out at camp. You know.
Premeditated.
And
Yeah, it's basically unjustified wickedness, man. You know.
right here.
Yeah. The spirit. Just,
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
we
yep,
bring it
that's
up.
still it. It's Hamas. It's violence, wrong, cruelty, injustice. But then it goes to say from H2554, violence by implication, wrong by metonymy, unjust gain. All right, cruelty.
Like in the second chapter.
So it was like he already had it in his mind what he was gonna do. All right, he knew all the riches. Okay, because this devil knew the scriptures.
Abel and Cain.
Solomon, he was sending them Hamites over to the Americas to go and get gold and different what would you call them, exotic things,
Exotic birds and shit.
exotic
animals.
birds. So this devil, he already knew what he wanted when he was going over there. He wanted to destroy you, Jace, and take everything you have.
Well, what does the scripture say? He says, "Thou art wiser than Daniel," and he's wise on the left hand side.
Yep.
So he's
Brother
not. See,
Brian,
he's the weakest. He's ultimately the weakest nation on the planet. Just look at him. He's frail, ugly, stink. But the Lord, He put him on a level with that wisdom of subtlety.
Yep,
Ultimately, he's embodying the spirit of the serpent.
Yep.
So he was more subtle than all the beasts,
Yep.
right, in the field. He was more subtle. So how he's able to rule over nation is by subtlety.
Because he's that weak. He can't face you straight up.
Exactly. He can't face you straight.
has
He
to use
knows that.
deceit.
Yep.
That's when the deceit comes in. But now the Lord, He has His prophets out here and destroying that deceit through the Spirit.
Yep.
So now everything that the veil is being uncovered. Like, damn, this dude's the goddamn devil. You know what I mean? So the Lord, He is bringing to light all the things of the so-called white man.
Yep.
Hey, what
Yep.
it say in Obadiah? How are the things that
things
Esau
Esau
searched
searched
out?
out.
Yep.
Yep.
Cause like he said, like niggas with the shit, you a hot nigga. They just all hot with it.
Yep.
But Esau on the low, you know. But now he's he's exposed.
He's getting exposed. Exactly.
You don't even try to hide it no more.
Just, yeah.
A few more words. It says damage,
Yeah.
false injustice, oppressor.
Yeah, the oppressor, man, Esau, you know, and he's oppressed the world. That's why these other nations are rising up against him as well, you know. Everybody on earth, even the earth has a spirit, man, and it's rebelling against you right now. The animals, you know. That's why everybody has one thing in common: the hatred for you Edomites, you know, and the Lord do too.
What
you know?
it said, the sin reached up to heaven, man.
Yeah.
So that's how much there was always sin on the earth.
Yep.
Right? When it got too bad, what the most High, He flooded the earth.
Yep.
Right? He flooded the earth.
Yep.
But this is gonna be He gonna flood the earth, but it's gonna be a different type of flood by fire.
By fire.
But once it was by water, now it's by fire. So now the sins have your Esau has been so wicked that the angels, the messenger, they send all it to the most. And he's like, man, I gotta destroy this place, man.
He's bound by his word, by prophecy.
Because so much wickedness is being perpetuated here in America, and that's spread throughout the whole planet Earth.
Yep.
To the point to where the earth is actually dying.
Yep.
The Lord said the earth is supposed to abide it forever. That's what He created, to abide it forever and for people to be inhabited on it. But you let this motherfucker, the so-called white man, you let him take control of the earth, and he fucked everything up, man. All right, you can't even deal with a woman the correct way. Okay, you can't even enjoy your kids the correct way. The oxygen level in the fucking air, okay, is diminishing. You're literally dying every single day, man.
Yep.
All right, this used to be a paradise, but once you put a wicked people on the earth, they're a bad steward. So the Lord's like, man, I gotta get this dude out of here. And this is what you're seeing. This is essentially what you're seeing. The Most High is saying, okay, I gave you the planet Earth. Nah, you got to be out of here. So I'm gonna take you down. Okay, and that's when the prophecies are coming to pass. Ultimately, the last prophecy of the nuclear missiles destroying this bitch.
That's right.
Okay, and that's where your conversation should be, man. And fleeing out of Babylon spiritually, okay, and hasten the day to get this motherfucker destroyed, man. All right, praying to the Lord to come back more. Okay.
And doing your part in bringing them down, which is
Exactly.
prophesying against them as commanded in Ezekiel 30 chapters.
Because are you not a mouthpiece of the Most High? So if he's going to destroy by His word, how's the word going to get out? It's going to have to get out through you.
Yep.
So you got to be confident that like the Lord's actually using me for a particular purpose. Okay.
And Scripture say, "Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Most High deceitfully. Cursed be he that holdeth back his sword from blood." And we look at that word deceitfully, it means slothful, sluggardly.
Yeah.
All right, and hold back your sword from blood. You know what that means, man. You ain't slaying these demons with this sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Proverbs 21:25.
Let me see. It says oppressor, unrighteous, violence against. It says violence against, violence done, violent dealing, wrong.
Yeah, so he's just totally wrong. Everything Esau has done was unjust and just totally wrong. Like he's just guilty. You know, he's totally wicked in everything he's did. Everything he did was left hand. You know, so so Esau has no justification for nothing you've done. You know, so there's nothing you can say. You devils. Hey man, you devils are exposed. You know, the judgment is set. You know, and now it's just set for you devils to go down. You got it, brother.
I was gonna say that's the only way Esau can come is from the left.
Yeah.
He can't do righteousness, you know.
Hey, can you bring this real quick and we jump back to that?
And this is Proverbs 21:25. The desire of the slothful killeth him, for his hands refuse to labor.
His hands
the one.
I just want to throw that in there. Read it one more time.
The desire of the slothful killeth him, for his hands refuse to labor.
His hands refuse to labor, man. This
That's
nigga
rebellion.
refused to labor.
It's rebellion.
Hey, man, it's gonna kill you. Literally, you not working is gonna kill you.
You habitually inactive.
Because with Yahushua, he said, I came to do the will of my Father. I came to do my Father's business.
Yep.
So aren't we not sons of the Most High? Is he not our Father? So we're here to do the same exact thing. So the desire of the slothful killeth him, because he refused to use his hands, man. He refused to keep his hands busy. So, you know, that you're gonna have a lot of guys die. You know, get put to death, like that right next to you. That's right next to you, because they refuse to work, man. This is the times that we're in. You know.
That's the word. That's one of the worst things, because that's breaking the first and greatest commandment. Because you ain't serving the Lord.
Heavy cut.
That's the first and greatest commandment, is to serve the Lord, man.
Yep.
So you breaking that, you breaking all the fucking commandments.
Ultimately, you're rebellious, man, and that's the sin of witchcraft.
Yep.
And the Lord says to suffer not a wish to live. And then he's jealous too.
Yeah.
So if you want to mess with a jealous man like that, hey man, you gonna see that rage, man. But we can go back to Psalms.
If I could just say, you see what he did to our nation out of jealousy, out of anger, you know, righteous anger, because you know it's jealous power. Yeah, it's indignation. Yeah, back in Psalms 73, I'm gonna read 6 again. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness; they have more than their heart could wish.
They got the fatness of the earth.
Yep.
Now, ultimately, that was a blessing that Esau got, man. So, but you're getting mad because your blessings getting yanked from you. It didn't say you was gonna have that perpetually.
And
forever.
you destroyed it. Shit. Man, you destroyed it. You got the earth and it was great, you know?
You don't appreciate
Look
it.
what the fuck you did with it, you know?
And he got it by the sword.
Yeah.
What's that? Sirach, the 10th chapter, because of unrighteous dealings.
Yep.
It's to be
Going back-
translated from basically from kingdom to kingdom.
Going back to what we read, the definition for violence, you know?
Yep.
Unrighteous, you know? And that's why you gonna get this kingdom is getting stripped from you. Yahushua is coming in to take it back, because really it ultimately belongs to him.
Hey,
You
that's
know?
the difference between a people that have earned the kingdom
Yeah,
and a people
people
that
that
stole
stole
the
it.
kingdom.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
Ultimately, the Lord set your ass up, man.
Yeah, of course. Of
All right.
course.
The
Hey.
Lord set you up just like he set Pharaoh up to show his power.
Yeah.
So he gonna flex on the whole world, and he gonna flex on the whole world this last time, man. And
Yeah.
he gonna do it in a spectacular way. He gonna
Yeah.
every eye is gonna see it.
That's right.
Okay, you gonna know it's no more. You gonna be worshiping other gods. No, that's not gonna happen. He's not gonna suffer that. Okay.
And that's what this is about to go into, man. The Lord setting you up. Keep going on.
Verse 8 says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily.
Yeah, what I personally believe is it was set up to Stefan Clark shit. Basically, that's to stir up the spirit of Jacob.
Yeah, the Most High behind it.
Yeah, the Most High is stirring up this race riots, you know, because Esau is so proud, he's nonchalant about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans being deported, being incarcerated, being put to death, okay, you know, killing each other, everything, you know, and hey man, Esau to say, hey man, you niggas need to get it together.
He unapologetic.
Unapologetic, no limit nigga, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So go.
That's Esau. Verse
Damn,
9,
man.
Verse 9 says, they set their mouth against the heavens,
Mm.
and their tongue walketh through the earth.
Yep.
Therefore therefore his
You just talking pure cash money shit
Yeah.
against the Most High and his people.
Yep.
You don't give a fuck, man. This dude, I'm like, damn, this dude's actually crazy. This nigga, he's totally out of his mind. All right, he literally talks against the Most High. He
blasphemer.
Since he's born, he just blaspheming.
Yeah.
Don't think nothing of it. Because why? Because there's no bans.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not really in trouble. But now what's happening now? The tables are turning. Now he's starting to feel that tight grip on his ass. Now he's bugging out.
And scripture says to speak great words against the Most High, you know, and wear out the saints. Verse 10, therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how doth the Most High know? And is there knowledge in the Most High?
Yeah, so they basically mocking the Most High, you know. How do the Most High know what we doing? You know, Most High don't know what's going on.
The fool have said in his heart that there is no God.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how dumb Esau is, you know. Hey, the pride of thy heart has have deceived thee, you know. You got proud, not knowing that the Lord, not keeping in mind that the Lord puts you in this position of power for a specific reason. Right now, you know. Keep going on.
Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world; they increase in riches.
Yeah, Esau, you know, because the riches he got was gotten by unrighteousness, you know, by killing, by lying, by deceit, by the wickedness.
Yep.
All right, by the sword, by deceit, and by the sword. Go ahead.
That's right. Verse 13, verily I say, verily I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocence, for all the day long have I been plagued and chastened every morning.
Yeah, you know, going back to the hell that Jake catch, man, you know, serving the Lord, you know.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 15, if I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children.
Yeah, that's talking about you, these Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
Yeah,
you hard-headed niggas. Yeah, you black bitches too, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's, you know, this word is really for the men.
Yeah.
You know,
But
our whole
I
nation. I
heard
heard
said black bitches because they some bitch ass niggas.
Yeah.
They in the spirit of the black woman.
Yeah. That's right.
Emotional.
Hey, Job 14:1. You know, a man that has born a woman is a few days and full of trouble.
Brute beast.
Yeah. All right.
It's called the
Yeah.
Verse 15 says, if I say I will speak thus, behold, I should offend against the generation of thy children.
Yeah, because this word offend, Yahweh Shai is the word, you know. But offenses must come, you know. And woe to him that is offended, you know. He's 2/3, so destruction unto these niggas, you know. Go ahead, all right.
When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, then understood I therein.
Yeah, it came into this word, man. Into Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, into this wisdom.
And essentially, if I can say this, that's why Jake, they're not gonna give up their life for this.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Because they don't have that wisdom to know, like, okay, this is gonna be temporary. These niggas think this is it. I have to worship a so-called white man.
Yep.
I have to do what he tells me to do, or I'm not gonna make it. This is what goes through their mind. They're thinking of him as a god.
Yep. And they don't want to be patient. They want it right now, you know.
Yep.
You know, they want, oh man, I gotta catch hell. Oh hell no, man. I'm gonna just, I gotta wait. No, man, I'm gonna just get it right now, you know. I'm gonna just be wicked.
Yeah, microwave Israelites.
Yeah.
They in that hot pocket revolution. Pizzaronis. Just popping the microwave for 30 seconds.
I'm 44.
And just microwave it. Just kill yourself with cancer.
Instant gratification. Edomite Israelites.
What Polite said, he said, I want my heaven now and later, man. This is what niggas think of, man. This is what niggas, that's why when Esau give him a little bit of Federal Reserve notes, what they do, they go crazy.
Hey,
Nigga, you just have like $500 and get 20s, and he's already on Instagram flashing, man. With the white man pasty face right there, man. So worshiping it. They worship money. They worship Esau.
So what more with this knowledge, man? A nigga would do the most, you know. That's why what?
Yep.
Wisdom forsake them wicked ass niggas. The Lord forsake them and take the wisdom away from
He
them.
got to.
You know, he has to. Yeah.
Because they'll use it and abuse it.
Yep. Go ahead.
Surely thou didst set them in slippery places.
You gotta know what you said. You gotta. What you were saying about Esau? Really, the Lord setting Esau up.
Oh yeah, that was. Can you read that again?
Yeah.
It was literally a setup.
Yeah.
The Lord set. You know, Esau got like, you got an agent, then you got a double agent, then you got a triple agent, right? The Lord, he just set your ass up to where you just bugged out. You don't know what's going on. You think, oh, I got this kingdom. I got this kingdom. I'm the guy. I'm God.
Inception.
There is no God. The Lord is, what did he say? He's laughing at you, man.
Yeah.
2 Thessalonians.
Yeah, there you go.
You was playing checkers the whole time. The Lord was playing chess on your ass, man. He was already calculated steps. He was ahead of the game before he even started.
Because the word of the Lord said, get Job 14:5 real quick. He set the bounds
Yep,
That's
that
right.
you can't pass.
That's
that
right.
you can't pass. So you think that what it says that their inward thought is
Yeah, that their house continue forever.
exactly. I think Psalms 49:11.
Yeah.
That's their inward thought. They think the Lord's like, man, come on, dude. I literally have
You
a time set up
low-level
for
thinker,
you.
man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For real.
But then at least they know the history too.
Yeah.
They
Then
know-
the Lord, what did the Lord
That's
say,
how
man?
proud they are.
He
They
hardened
pride.
Pharaoh's heart.
Yeah, that pride.
He's like I said, he's setting you up because look, you know you about to get fucked up, and you watch the videos like, damn, I'm about to get fucked up, and then you know that we have the truth. That's why that's why you're trying to attack us on YouTube now. Okay, you're trying to attack us on YouTube because you know this is the truth, but ultimately the Lord's still gonna harden your heart, man, to come get us.
That's right.
Even though you know you're gonna get taken down. That's high level right there, man.
It's that lying spirit.
There you go.
Second Esdras, he told them that yet they were afraid, but yet there's fight.
Yep.
Yep.
So even Esau going to be at his last trump, all right, terrified, but the Lord's still going to put the spirit on him to fight. He's going to be shitting on himself in them cockpits when them chariots are shooting lasers at him, you know,
Yep.
trying to fire missiles back.
Yeah, the Lord
Proud
gonna
ass devil.
he gonna put a heavy courage spirit on him, man. He gonna be but he gonna have courage. He gonna be on some kamikaze type shit, man. You know, he's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill everything.
He gonna be fighting out of pure fear.
Yeah. He gonna be
That's a
heading
hell of a
toward.
fight too.
He gonna be heading toward the ships because the Lord already gonna be steering the ships. They thinking they steering. They just gonna be steering. They gonna be bugging out, pressing the buttons, trying to shoot.
Like a little animal, if you watch like Discovery Channel or something, like a little animal that's backed into a corner, a big ass bear at him. That motherfucker trying to fight as best as he could.
There's nothing
No,
you can do.
nothing he can do. Just one slap,
through.
bow, you through. But he
Yeah.
gonna fight. He gonna bite you. He gonna scratch. He gonna do some weird shit. That's how Esau gonna be. Look, he just be flat.
Yeah, because you already in it. You
know?
it's like you on a roller coaster ride. Once the seat
That's all
buckle
you can do.
is once the lock is on and the ride is taken off. You can't say no. You already on the ride.
And
the
the
ship
Lord-
already taken off. You gotta enjoy the ride.
And the Lord already have a spirit on him of being like adventurous and shit, like jumping off buildings, climbing buildings without shit.
Daredevils.
So this is go like some
Daredevils.
They already have like a daredevil spirit on them.
Yeah.
Tempt the Most High.
So they gonna really go crazy. They gonna see aliens. They gonna bug out, but they gonna kind of like it. You know, but they gonna be scared. It's weird, man.
They gonna think they could win,
Esau's
really.
weird. He had bitches step on their nuts and shit
Yeah,
like
he
that.
weird. Yeah,
It hurt,
yeah,
but then it's
cuck.
like it gives him pleasure.
Yeah, it's just
So we're dealing with a real
real
sick,
vile person.
a real vile person, like the
Real
scripture
vile
said.
person.
Ultimately, he wants to be destroyed. You know.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
Go ahead.
God, this is Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
See, the Lord already has a determined day already. He got you on the calendar. You know, you already got the calendar and everything fucked up. The Lord already got your day numbered. You know, go ahead. Ike.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Mm-hmm.
Turn from him that he may rest till he shall accomplish as a hireling his day.
Yeah, like the brother Yahweh goes into the no limit. Nigga has a limit, you know. You can't pass these bounds, you know. And that's what this is all about. You attempting to pass the bounds in which that you are already that was already declared, you know, by the Lord, you know. You're done, you're through, man. You know, and we're here to declare your end. You know, this is it. All right.
He declared the end from the beginning.
That's right. That's right.
There you go.
So we know your end. That's why we can speak boldly and confidently
Yep.
in these scriptures.
That's right.
All right, because we see it. We know your end. We know what's in the scripture. We know that you're being pulled out of power right now through Jacob and Esau. The story through Jacob and Esau. We know that you're getting pulled out. The kingdom's about to be translated, and then we know that you're going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. Okay, America and then some parts of the world. Okay, then we know that Yahushua, he's gonna be in the midst of that shooting laser beams, and he's gonna deliver his elect. And then after your ass is destroyed, we gonna come back. We gonna bound all you Edomites up. Why? Because it's written. Okay, and we're confident in that. We know this is happening. That's why you can't do nothing to us, because we're protected by the Lord. Okay.
That's why it says when I went into the house of the Most High, then I know that you said you set them up in slippery places.
And you really like, damn,
Yeah.
man, that was a setup.
It's a cold
You know what I
setup.
mean?
Most out cold.
This is a
Lord,
cold setup. Look
cold-blooded.
where you at. We're here today's time as an Edomite. You know, you completely through. Your woman don't want nothing to do with you. Your daughter is totally abandoning your household. You know, she bringing Jake all up through there.
The drug
You know,
addicts.
you're a drug addict. You know, you're a liar. You're a thief. You know, your city is perishing before your eyes. You can barely afford to stay where you're at. You know, here today's time, you would think just to be the Lord cold-hearted. And he set you up, man. And then you have the Israelites here to proclaim your downfall.
They'll tell
and
you what's going on.
Exactly. You to leak, like we were saying at camp, you got all these problems going on in your life, and then you run into the Israelites, and we link all them dots up with the scriptures, man. We call you a cuck and sing you about your day, man. You know, you gotta sit with that judgment, man. The Lord set you up in a slippery slope, man. You devils are through, you know.
Yes, that's all, Paul.
Yeah, because that's pretty much how it is right now in the hoods. That's all set up. All this shit's set up, you know. It's all set up for the tribes, you know. Whether it be the education system, you know, the military shit, the police, the politics. Hey, man, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai got your ass, you know.
Yep.
You thought you were so smart, man.
Yep,
Hey,
yep.
got you in the trick bag.
Yep. Psalm 73 and 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places.
Yep.
Thou castest them down into destruction.
That's right. Because ultimately you're going to be destroyed for everything that you're doing right now, everything that you have done. You know, you over here attempting to set up your New World Order, all right, to exterminate the Israelites, okay, to use these missiles, all right, to go to to escape in a bunker, go to another planet or some other shit. You know, you're totally
bugged
through.
out.
You're bugged out, bro.
man.
You're through.
These are the elites are the ultimate bug outs.
You're through.
They're the ultimate bug outs. They literally think they're about to escape the judgment. They literally think that they can build up a spacecraft
They through.
with
man.
technology that they got from the Lord to fight against the Lord. They like, God damn, you guys are the ultimate. You know, we see like average everyday drug dealing bug outs or Edomites on dope. The elites are the ultimate bug outs, man. Okay?
But that's the Lord hardening their hearts, because the Lord likes a good fight.
Yep.
He want to see this shit go down.
Yep.
It's gonna be an easy fight. But he want to see she want blood, you know, to be slaughtered. Be spread.
That's it.
In a spiritual man, a man with wisdom will understand these things and lay it to heart. You know, a man that resides in the house of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, we understand that the Lord set him up, man. It's a movie, like the brother's going into. We sitting back and enjoying it. You know, we linking up, doing shows. We doing shows about it. We sending praises to the Lord. Sending praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, B'Hashem Kodash. You know, hey man, Jake, turn it up. You know, Jake sip, hey, and cheer to the destruction of this place, man. And watch the prophecies unfold and wait upon Yahweh Shai to come back, man. You know, which is he's right here. You know.
Yeah, one more verse. Verse 19. How are they brought into desolation as in a moment?
Man, quick, man. Cause hey man, the triumphant of the wicked is only but a moment, and your destruction is gonna be even quicker, man.
Hey,
Through
St. Luke the 10th chapter, I beheld Satan fall as lightning.
Yep.
quick, man.
How fast does that fall? You gotta actually slow down the camera just to see it.
Yep.
So like that's how fast it goes.
Hey, what did they say about Rome? They said Rome wasn't built in a day, but it fell in a day.
There you go.
Yeah, what the scriptures say that
Only 1 hour.
Revelation 18 chapter.
Yep.
A day, 1 hour, so many great riches.
Yeah, brought to naught.
Yeah, since you've been late. This nigga been laboring from his youth, man.
Yep.
For this enterprise,
For this new world order.
for this new world order, he's been laboring from his youth, and like that, boom, everything gonna be wiped away.
Right when he finna fill his belly too, though.
Yep. Right, yeah, right when you be like, damn, I got this big ass. I'm preparing this big ass
It's almost done.
meal, you know, a straight festival. You know, you got all type of shit. You a 7-course meal. No, this is some high level shit. This is what he's been doing.
Yep.
And then right when this nigga at the table, he's about to fill his belly. He gonna be destroyed. And then what's gonna happen is he labored to get all them riches. We gonna go and we gonna just walk right into it,
Slide
man.
right in there.
Just like when we went into the land of Canaan,
Yep.
the land of Israel.
That's right.
They had built up cities, and what do? We just slide up in that bitch.
Yep.
That's how the Lord got us, man. And Esau, you're jealous, man. Oh shit, man, you're through. You're literally through, man.
The Lord put you in a slippery place, man. It's like the scriptures say, you know.
Very slippery.
Hey man, hey, that's your judgment, you know. We winners, you feel me? The Lord is with us, like we're gonna continue pressing that spirit out there, man. from our apostle and elders on down. Great millstone, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua B'Shem Kakodash is with us, man. You know,
100%.
100%. You know, we're the prophets, and we're here to proclaim your downfall. You know, the downfall, you wicked 2/3, the downfall of America. You know, all right. You know.
Yep, it says, how are they brought into desolation as in a moment they are utterly consumed with terrors?
Yeah, y'all terrified.
Terrors,
Why? Because they're coming into
The key.
terrors should have them afraid on every side.
There you go.
You should be met with the king,
King
of
of
terrors.
terrors, yeah.
Is it?
Since hey, Esau really is a real terrorist.
Yeah.
When you go into it, he's a real terrorist, man. He brings terror to the earth, right? But then the Lord, he gonna really hit you
gonna
with
show
the
you
real,
some real terror.
who the real terror is. The Lord gonna really show. He gonna really show you, like, look, what you was doing, low level, man.
Yeah, cause you false claiming, you know, you ain't no real terrorist.
Yeah, you ain't about it.
You ain't really about it. The Lord gonna show you.
You fake game banging,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
You like, man, come get me. You know, you free smoke, basically.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let's get it. I'm a, you know,
Y'all
you
want
being a
us
nigga, man. You being a low life nigga.
Yeah.
But you ain't really about it.
Yep.
So Lord, he gonna show you, like, yeah, I'm really about this. You know.
That's right.
Ultimately, you gonna be exterminated. That's how high level the Lord. He's like, look, I'm just gonna exterminate you.
Yeah.
Okay. You had a precept? Yeah, go ahead.
It's Job
You got on that,
18. Job 18.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
Oh, that's the spirit. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Spirit.
Job 18 and 14.
Yep.
His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle.
Yeah, you're not confident no more, man. You damn devils. Hey, man, where's your look at you, damn devil. Where's the confidence of you devils? Where's the pride? You know, you got a dumbass Trump in office. You got your people strung out on opioids. You know, look at your woman, man. She's totally forsaking you. You know,
You got the curses on your ass.
you
man.
got the curses.
yeah.
Hey, look, hey, look, your woman has totally forsaken you. The curses have pursued you. Okay, you're through. You know. Go ahead.
It says his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle.
Confidence is gone, man. The Lord just took the confidence and just like rooted it out of there, man. You know.
The wicked can't take root.
No.
So now you just pretty much dissolving now. You're shriveling up because the root needs nutrients, right? It needs the water, it needs the ground to be able to spread forth its roots. You spread forth your roots as wickedness, decay, destruction, right? So Lord, he had to root that shit out of you, root it out of the earth. And now we're starting to see that you just start shriveling up, man. This we see, like, a woman, she left you, she's everywhere, but where she's supposed to be. Okay,
That's right.
your children, they're just strung out on drugs.
Yeah.
Well, the confidence in the world, nobody likes you.
That's right.
Literally nobody likes you. And then they got because since you've been a bully around the whole earth, they got the same weapons you got now.
Yep.
So it's like, all right, flexing. China flexing with the petrol you want, they flexing like, come get us. Because Syria tried to do that, they got Gaddafi. Okay, Iran, they got Saddam Hussein. Afghanistan, they got Saddam bin Laden. Okay, when they try to go over to another standard, a gold standard. Now you got China. China is a high level emerging economy. They're a superpower, and they're predicted to come into power come into power. So they like, hey man, come get me. So that's why the Lord he's making everything maneuver so this third world war can happen, man.
That's right.
Okay, so we see that through the Spirit. We see everything. We see your destruction. Okay, the Lord said he declared the end from the beginning. Okay, so he put all this here. He actually gave us the blueprint of everything that was going to happen in the planet Earth. Okay,
Surely the Lord will do nothing but reveal his secrets to his servants, the
Exactly.
prophets.
so we literally have the script, and we in the movie. We reading the script in the movie, playing out the movie. Know exactly what's going to happen, not to a T, but just through the Spirit we can judge all things and see what's happening.
Yep.
No, I'm saying what we were saying earlier at camp today. We're actually watching the movie and partaking the movie and we're being commentators. You know, we're the prophets. You know, we're telling you what's going on. Yeah, we're the narrators. We're telling you the story.
The messengers.
We're the messengers, the angels. We're reading you the story. We're telling you what's going on. We're telling you what's happening and why it's happening, and ultimately what's coming. You know.
And even in movies, there's some movies when the characters talk to the screen. You know, it's like even you were watching the movie trip out and look like, oh shit. They know I'm watching the movie.
Yeah. Go.
Because ultimately, that's all based on what the Most High is doing. So he's
Straight up.
doing it on a grand scale, basically.
Yeah.
Everything that you're seeing right now, he does on a grand scale.
Sure.
Okay. So that's why everything is based off what? It's based on things on the earth. Like the car engine and all that's based off the human body. Okay. Everything is based off things of this earth.
Elements.
Okay, the elements.
Yeah.
Okay.
The airplane based upon a bird.
Yep, exactly. Everything's based upon that. But the Lord, he does things on a grand scale. He controls everything. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
It says his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
He shall bring him to the king of terrors. The king of terrors is Alashajah. Okay? Okay, the demon-like power. All right, he's known to us as Yahweh. Okay, we know him as Yahweh. And then you just can't call on that name. That's why no other nation calls on that name, man. Because it wasn't given unto them also. So the Lord ain't gonna allow another nation to use that name. Okay? Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, and ultimately the king of terrors, Yahweh Shai coming. The Lord, Yahweh using the right hand, Yahweh Shai, you know, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, because he's coming back to proclaim his kingdom, man. And he said, what, if this is my kingdom, my servants will fight. So he's coming back to get his servants to proclaim his kingdom, Salakia, brother, and knocking the crowns off all these kings and taking Esau out of his rulership, man, because this is Yahweh Shai's kingdom, and he's gonna fucking destroy this wicked ass land, man. He's not
violence.
He's not gonna. This is gonna be. He's coming to proclaim his kingdom, and in his kingdom, he plans on totally consuming this land with fucking fire, man. You know, it is never gonna be a habit ever again. Yeah, it's never again. You know, and put you damn lazy ass Edomites to work, man. You fucking lazy ass.
Yeah. He's all lazy to the
Get to fucking work, man. God damn. You know, lazy.
That was the point.
Yeah. Jake, got anything else?
Yeah, got one we can end it with.
Yeah, let's go.
It's, Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom
beautiful.
and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
That's right.
And we're gonna take it by violence too.
Of course, yeah.
Yes, sir.
By force, man.
It's the best way to take it.
Because like we were saying, you know, Esau, he gonna be like the brother quoted, 2 Ezra 13th chapter. He was so afraid, but yet there's fight. Why? Because the Most High is a man of war. He want to see a good show.
Bro, that's the spirit too. I was watching the video, right, and it was an Edomite bodybuilder against a boxer, right? It's on YouTube. But the Edomite, he was tough, man. He was tough. He wouldn't take. He was getting knocked out, get back up, bloody ass nose. He'll just take a little break, you know, wheezing, and he'll come back until you literally got to put him to death. That's the spirit of Esau.
Or that other video with the big ass bodybuilder versus the karate dude, or the dude that do type I forgot the fighting style, but we basically wrestling them. Muay Thai or something like that, where it's all body work, like moving their body weight, and the dude was going against a big ass bodybuilder that could do 3 plates or 4 plates and shit, but the dude couldn't touch him. He using all his might and everything, and then the dude just easily using his momentum against him. Keto.
Yeah, because what are the brothers that call him the violent homosexual?
Yeah.
This nigga's literally violent, and I be around Edomites, and I train Edomites, and they be like, yeah, this dude, he'll come at you one last scream, but he'll give it his this nigga will give it his all. It's weak. It'd be like, damn, this is like we have to move out the way. But this is how he's gonna come at the Lord, and this is how the Lord's gonna view it. Like, man, this what? But he gonna come, you know, act like a bug out. That one last violent gush of just pure cuckness. Okay, and he's just gonna try to he gonna be kamikaze. Go ahead.
This is a 2 Ezra 2 and 13. Go, ye shall receive, pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
Yeah, that's why you're supposed to watch and pray, man. You know, you
No.
Yeah, you're supposed to watch and pray, man. Pray for the Lord to shorten the days, you know, to return, you know, put out lessons, you know, like brother's saying. All right, watching. All right, you know, and what did quote the last part real fast?
Come on, it says, go and ye shall receive, pray for a few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
Yeah, because the kingdom is already prepared, man. You know, and you're supposed to be watching and know that. If you're not gonna know that if you're not on your watch, man. Right. Obviously, this kingdom has diminished, you know, and it's it's our time to take the kingdom, like the brother brought out, man. You know, so
watch and pray.
That's right, man.
And labor, you gotta patiently labor.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh,
He that refuses to labor, man. His hands refuse to move around.
That's right.
You want to be lazy. You lazy. You impatient.
Yeah.
You don't want to work. You know.
You
effeminate. You don't have no faith. Like damn. You don't even have one good quality.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Literally nothing to work with.
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
essentially,
you gotta go. close it
Yeah.
out, bro.
That's right. Hey, with that, hey, Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushua.
Barakatah Yahushua.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushua.
Barakatah Yahushua.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushua.
Barakatah Yahushua.
All praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. And death to America.
Death to America.
And it's still death to the nigga woman
Yeah,
too,
man.
man.
Always.
All right. The
Always.
nigga women gonna catch a lot of hell. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
One select.
Who's this?
You stopped it?
Okay,
Oh,